Imagine stepping outside and feeling the air burn your skin, as if the planet itself is running a fever. That is not a distant dystopia, that is the reality we refacing in 2025. Scientists are sounding the alarm. This year is on track to be one of the hottest ever recorded, potentially surpassing even the scorching records set in 2023 and 2024. Welcome to Climate Lens, where we cut through the noise to bring you the facts about our planet's changing climate. Today, we're diving into why 2025 is shaping up to be a record-breaking year for global temperatures, backed by hard data and what it means for all of us. Let's start with the big picture. According to the World Meteorological Organization, the first 3 months of 2025 were the second warmest first quarter on record, just 0.035 degrees Celsius shy of 2024's blistering start. January alone was the hottest on record, with global temperatures hitting 1.75 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, as reported by the Copernicus Climate Change Service. Despite a shift to cooler La Niña conditions, which typically lower global temperatures, 2025 is defying expectations. So what's driving this relentless heat? Here are 5 compelling reasons why this year could claim the unwelcome title of the hottest ever. First, human-driven climate change is the undeniable backbone of this heat wave. The burning of fossil fuels, coal, oil, and gas has pumped greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere at unprecedented rates. In 2024, CO2 levels hit a record 422 parts per million, up 2.9 ppm from 2023, according to Copernicus. Methane, another potent greenhouse gas, reached 1897 parts per billion. These gases trap heat, supercharging the planet's temperature. The result? The last decade, from 2015 to 2024, contains all 10 of the hottest years on record, with 2024 clocking in at 1.55 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Per the WMO, 2025 is poised to continue this trend, as emissions show no sign of slowing down. Second, the oceans are amplifying this crisis. Oceans absorb 90% of the excess heat trapped by greenhouse gases. And in 2024, upper ocean heat content reached its highest level ever recorded. According to NOAA, oceans don't just store heat, they release it into the atmosphere, driving up air temperatures. In 2025, sea surface temperatures have remained unusually high across multiple basins, with Copernicus noting persistent warmth even in regions typically cooled by La Niña. This ocean heat is a slow-burning fuse, making extreme temperatures more likely, even in a year without the El Niño boost that fueled 2024's record heat. Third, we're seeing unexpected climate feedbacks that are pushing temperatures higher. One surprising factor is the reduction in cloud cover. Clouds reflect sunlight back into space, cooling the planet, but recent studies, like one published in Science in December 2024, found that global cloud cover dropped significantly in 2023 and continued into 2025. This is partly due to cleaner shipping fuels introduced in 2020, which reduced sulfate pollution that once helped form reflective clouds. Less cloud cover means more solar energy reaches the Earth's surface, adding roughly 0.1 degrees Celsius to global temperatures, according to researchers at the Pacific Northwest National Laboratory. It's a small but significant piece of the puzzle. Fourth, extreme weather patterns are reinforcing the heat. 2025 has already seen record-breaking heat waves, like the one in Greenland in May that caused unprecedented ice sheet melting, deemed basically impossible without climate change by the World Weather Attribution Group. In the U.S., June 2025 was the 7th warmest on record, with 17 states hitting their top 10 hottest Junes, per NOAA. These heat waves don't just break records, they trap heat in the atmosphere, creating a vicious cycle. Add to that the record low Arctic sea ice in January 2025, and the second lowest Antarctic sea ice minimum, both of which reduce the planet's ability to reflect sunlight, and you've got a recipe for runaway warming. Finally, natural variability isn't helping. While La Niña typically cools global temperatures, the moderate La Niña in early 2025 hasn't been enough to counter the overwhelming warming from human activities. The WMO notes that even with La Niña, the first quarter of 2025 was among the top 3 warmest on record. Meanwhile, the UK Met Office predicts an 80% chance that at least 1 year between 2025 and 2029 will surpass 2024's record, with a 70% chance that the 5-year average will exceed 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. 2025 is caught in a perfect storm of natural and human-driven forces. So, where does this leave us? The data is clear. 2025 is on pace to be a top contender for the hottest year ever, driven by greenhouse gas emissions, ocean heat, reduced cloud cover, extreme weather, and persistent warming trends. But here's the kicker. The Paris Agreement's 1.5 degrees Celsius target is about long-term averages, not single years. A record hot 2025 doesn't mean we failed yet, but it's a screaming warning that we're running out of time. Every fraction of a degree pushes us closer to irreversible tipping points, melting ice caps, collapsing ecosystems, and more intense storms. Here's the question. Will we let 2025 be a wake-up call, or just another year of broken records? The science is in our hands, but so is the future. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What is one step you think we can take to fight this heat? Subscribe to Climate Lens for more hard-hitting truths about our planet. And let's keep the conversation going.